Hello. Welcome, everybody. I hope that you have had a good start to the week. So far, it seems okay-ish. I got actual, sleep for a few minutes last night, more than I had been getting, so that's good. Let's see. Elixir, hello. I think we will struggle on. Good luck with doing the final read. Detective Zen, running the ship without any sort of interfaces is very difficult. Excellent prank. I am Puddleglum. Hello. I am sad to hear that you spent time in sickbay, but hopefully it did you some good. Pauses reading a book chapter draft to check weather for work. Trip tomorrow only to see the destination's gonna be 92 degrees. Oh gosh. It just keeps going up. Hi, Shadows of Life. Everything is working fine. Oh yeah. I have not dealt with anemia personally, but I could imagine that would lead to a lack of energy. For me, my lack of energy was not getting nearly enough sleep. So, yeah. Which is why yesterday didn't happen at all. Which I wish it had, but since I was awake, I was still awake at 6 o'clock yesterday morning. So, still trying to fall asleep. So yeah, a stream at 1 p.m. was not happening because I finally managed to fall asleep and then got up and it was like half hour till stream time and I was so groggy. So, oh, also contributing to restless legs. Yeah. And that definitely leads to less sleep. It's partly for me is just that it's too warm. I need cooler. It needs to be cooler. Which eventually it will be, but it's summer. Which means it's not. It's fine. I'll get through. It's not fine. The whole world is too hot. But thankfully the Earth is cooler than the solar system that we've been trying to investigate in the game. Because the sun keeps exploding. Which makes things very hot. At least we're not stuck in the 22-minute time loop. I can help you with that if you're willing to do your work in Australia. Well, I imagine that Australia gets rather warm around December. I didn't tune in because I didn't want any spoilers and because you can discover anything out in any random order. There was the chance that they would come across something that I didn't already know. I think at this point it's a slim chance, but there was the chance. And so I saw and I was like, that should be fun. I'm going to have to watch the VODs, but I can't watch live because I can't spoiler. And that is unless we solve the space case today. I have no idea how much more there is, but speaking of, I should probably hop into the game fairly quickly because this is the short stream, but and because it's a fun game and we always end up chatting through the whole thing anyway. Of course, at the end of today's stream, we will be raiding over to Q Times for the penultimate episode of Beacon from the Stream Punks. As always, there was a cliffhanger, and actual xenomorphs have been spotted. It's a fun time. I really am enjoying it. Space Cases was a cool show. Oh, I don't know that I ever saw it. I probably did, but I don't remember. Yeah, I've seen lots of things, but often I don't remember them until I start watching them. And then I'm like, oh, I've seen this before. That said, yesterday I got up so late that I didn't even take my ADHD meds because it was it was too late in the day. And so I was really out of it yesterday. To the point that Philip picked up dinner on his way back home from what he was doing and stopped and picked up my grocery order and grabbed me dinner. And as I was putting the groceries away, I asked him what was for dinner. And I had literally just taken the bag from the fast food restaurant and set it aside while I was putting the groceries away. And I had told him what to get me. And I had, after moving the bag aside, I almost immediately asked if he had a plan for what was for dinner last night because I had forgotten. I want an ultimate pen. Did he tell me to go to bed? I slept most of the day yesterday, and then I went to bed last night. So, I needed that recovery day. Yeah. But during my downtime, I've actually been listening to books. I had been watching shows and got through all of Star Trek and then didn't know what I wanted to watch next. Actually watched all of Ted Lasso again for a second time because it was really good. And I didn't know what I wanted to watch next. And I was listening to, I've been listening to Christopher Fowler's Bryant and May Peculiar Crimes Unit mysteries, if anybody is familiar with those. And I had listened to one of them. Just one of them. The second book. Hi, Nauseum. Where can we get a Philip to get us dinner? Thank you for the lurk. So I had listened multiple times to the second book in the series, which is titled The Water Room, which is really good. And I was like, I like this, and I know there's at least one before this, because this is the second one. And so I decided to listen to more of them. Sadly, the first one is no longer available, or not presently available through Audible. In fact, actually, the first, second, and third books aren't currently available through Audible, which was surprising because I have the second book and have had it for a long time. And I got the third book recently. But I'm on book 7 now because I've been going through a book every 2 days. They're detective novels. And the two, Bryant and May, are the two detectives, and they're older men. So it's, I think by book 7, it must be set in I don't know, 2007, 2008-ish. And Bryant and May are both late 70s, 80 years old-ish. Solving very unlikely crimes. And they're fun little books. And then, when I was looking it up, I popped in and looked at the Wikipedia article for the author, which I had never looked at before, and found out these are detective novels that were written by a gay author. And so that was, I knew I liked his writing. I knew I liked these detective novels. And then listening to it, there were there are characters that appear. No, I don't think any of the main characters at the moment, but there are characters that appear. Like, one of the cases involved a trans woman, and the detectives were understanding and sympathetic and sad about what had happened in the course of that story. And it was like, it was very, it's just refreshing because, like, it's a fully populated world. And a lot of the cases end up involving, like, ancient history of the London area, and it's really good. The Dresden Files. I watched the start of that series, and then I never got. I don't know. I didn't get very far into it, and I haven't ever, like, read them. I should probably, but anyway, if anybody's looking for some interesting, fun reads, I would say Christopher Fowler, the author, and it's the Bryant and May mysteries. And I know there's at least 15 of them. I think there are more. But they're quite enjoyable. So today we're going to play this game, then we're going to raid Streampunks. There's no archive stream this Wednesday. I've still got this Wednesday and next Wednesday that I'm not doing the archive stream. And then I should be back for more of the retro game on Saturday, and I plan to be on for Mass Effect on Sunday, but we'll see. I'm trying so hard, but right now I keep running into, like, I need a break and taking the break. I would like to get back onto the regular schedule, though. So fingers crossed. I'm going to try. Anywho, I'm going to bring up the game because I don't know what we have left to do, but we have not solved the mystery yet. I know, it's just I feel bad every time I do, because then it's like another missed stream. The other thing I determined today is that the fault code for your check engine light is not something that requires immediate attention, as per your retired auto. Yeah, it generally isn't. So one of our cars, the air conditioner is broken. And it's a very expensive part to replace. And so right now that car doesn't have air conditioning. So we've been driving the other one. Which is fine, except the other one, the one with the broken air conditioner, is the one that uses less gas. Because it's a hybrid. And the one that has working air conditioner is not a hybrid and uses more gas. But it's fine, I guess. It's not terrible. It's just not as good. But its maintenance required light is on. And I'm like, Philip asked me this morning if he should schedule some maintenance. And I was like, you're welcome to go ahead and do so, because I'm likely to forget, which I honestly would not have even remembered now, except that you brought up check engine light. And the maintenance required light is on. And when I saw that it was on, the first thing I did was look at the little sticker that says when you're supposed to get the next oil change, and saw how many miles we had gone since the last oil change. And I'm pretty sure that's all it is that we've gone enough miles that the car is saying it wants oil, or wants an oil change. So the fuel level sensor didn't work. Oh gosh. It would either tell you the tank was full or empty. Oh, yeah, I never had a car that had that specific issue, but I have definitely known people that had that. For me, I had a car that would burn through alternators fairly regularly. And so I got really good at driving without any of the electronics to get to the shop, because it would burn out an alternator and nobody could ever figure out why it kept burning out the alternator. But it kept burning out the alternator, which would mean that the battery would die, and then I wouldn't have any electronics. And so when you're driving like that, it needs to not be raining because you can't use your wipers, and you have to be really careful because you're not able to use like your turn signal, and you have to drive it during the day because you can't turn on your lights, and you have to be extra careful and give plenty of time to slow down and stop because your brake lights probably won't come on. And in fact, to avoid triggering them, you basically have to drive and only use the emergency brake, which I did multiple times over a 50-mile journey to the shop that my stepdad worked at so that he could change the alternator. Cars can be a nightmare. My driver's side door is stuck in such a way that nobody can get at the inside of the door to fix it. Eventually had to cut through the inside door panel. Only for it. Oh gosh, Detective Zen, that does not sound fun. Okay, there's subsurface energy readings. Oh, hang on one quick second. I just need to close the door because Philip just got home. Love you. All right, so I'm guessing I should target some of these ones that have question marks, because I don't know what else to do. There's still a thing here that says more to explore at the old settlement. So maybe that's where we go first. It looks like I've done everything at the Quantum Moon. The High Energy Lab is still a question mark. Ash Twin Project. I'm thinking that these question marks are things that I still need to figure out. But I don't know for sure. Ocean current discovery? Oh. I mean, I've already... Yeah, I don't know. The rest of the car works brilliantly. You just can't get into the driver's seat, which is not great. All right. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that button. Okay. Let's see if we can crash. Because I'm definitely likely going to crash. One shot for the win! Hi everyone, Pez. Yeah. Yep. This was just a single. I'm gonna play it once. And yeah, that was months ago. It's such a good game. Mural panel 3. That isn't what I... Hang on. That's not what I marked. I wanted Old Settlement, not Mural Panel 3. What's up for today? I'm gonna try and track down... It says there's more to explore at the Old Settlement, so that's the first place I'm going. Beyond that, I'm not sure. It's a Streampunk one-shot. Uh-huh. Yeah. The one-shot that you want more of is certainly infectious. The markers that said there's something more to explore bugged you once you got to this stage. Well, so I'm like, it says there's more to explore, and I'm like, okay, but what? What more am I trying to explore? And I believe you, but at least one of them, there wasn't really anything new to find there. It was just, I needed to, I don't know, do something very specific in that spot in order to get it to mark it as nothing more to explore. I'm thinking my suspicion is that I need to be targeting all of the ones that are still showing as a question mark, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure what I need to find at this point. But it said there's more to explore at the old settlement, so I'm going to go to the old settlement and see what we can find. If I can remember how I'm getting there. Southern Observatory. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think if I jump across here... I mean, I don't live my life on probabilities, so... Old settlement is down. No. Okay. Go the other way. I have no idea if this is the right way. It was not. We might be going to the Whitehall Station instead. Yeah, there's no way I escape. Oh my gosh, no, I came really close to not... Holy mackerel. I didn't fall into the black hole. Which was not where I wanted to be at this moment. Like, I don't mind falling into the black hole, it's just not where I'm trying to go. Yeah, holy mackerel. The question is, how do I get over there from over here? I think I need to go up. I'm amazed that I didn't fall down into the black hole and head on over to Whitehall Station. Right, so this is where I started my journey last time, and it appeared to not be the right way. So why am I back here again? Well, I could use that one. I don't know where it's gonna take me, but... Nope, no, come on! Well, Whitehall Station it is. Hello, Whitehall. Well, I guess we're doing this. Nope. I should be able to get back there, I think. Or not. I'm not certain. Right, there's pathways. Stop. Just want to go in. What's fun is even if I'm trying to accomplish something specific, I don't mind failing at it and just exploring. But I don't have my notes, because my notes are on the ship. It said something about energy readings, if I remember correctly. Welcome to Whitehall Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Yep, okay, cool. Ember Twin Projection Stone? Except that that's not where it goes. Because my brain is silly. That's up. I want down? Yeah. I don't remember where this projection stone is supposed to go. Huh? I have forgotten something. Is it up here? Ouch. Nope, nope, that's just to shoot me. Grab. Maybe it doesn't get used here? Maybe this is what I don't have from here. Huh. Oh. Can I take it back with me, I wonder? I should be able to. All right. Okay. Hello, Brittle Hollow. And let's go ahead and top up here. Is there a reader? Ooh. That one goes up. The long way round. Well, yeah, I mean... Hey, look! I'm sure we've already read this, but we'll find out. Pi. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Pokey, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the Whitehall Station. Yeah, we did read this before. I understand it is exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? I think it probably has more to do with quantum effects myself, but as I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Okay, I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. I don't think that was the response he was looking for. Okay, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Okay, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon in Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. Ooh, High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twin's equator. Did we know that? In the canyon on Ember Twin. Oh, I think we've been there. We might have. I don't know. You know, one way to find out. Oh. Oh. I don't think we have. I think we've been there. I don't think we've been inside the lab. Okay. Right. Where am I going? Is there no down? I wish to go down to the old settlement, which is further down. Confident Pi. Well, that'll get me down eventually, right? I might end up back in the white hole, but... Ooh, I have a tendency to fly into rocks on this planet. Okay. Yee. Ouch, like that. Rhubarb seems confident and bold. Rhubarb seems delicious. Goes well with strawberry. All right. Let's hope the old settlement hasn't completely fallen into the black hole by the time I get there. I know it's beneath the thingamajigger, so... There, that's what I need. I need those platforms that are gonna fall apart as I step on them. Rhubarb pie it is. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Well, now you tell me. Does it really sleep? Sleep is difficult. I'm impressed if the black hole's able to sleep. Plume. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks, dust created by meteor impacts. You can't tell me what not to slip on sign. Hey, look, it's Old Settlement. Adventures of Tony! Hello! Hello! More like that, yes? Right, okay, so we were here. Signal looked like an eye. This is all, we knew this. Signal was older than the universe. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? I'm sad that you must have meeting, but I am happy that you chose to come and visit. Have we read that? I don't know. I feel like we probably have. Oh, geez. I'm running out of oxygen. Can I... If I do something silly, can I get in there? Come on. Ouch. Come on! I don't have much oxygen left. Right. The entrance is there. Ha! I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. The frying pan content was excellent. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Nona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid for them too, because there's some not nice little, anglerfishy things. Right, so I've been there before. Did they make a frying pan phone case? I did not know that. I love that Rapunzel used the frying pan as a weapon, because it is a very appropriate weapon. Ooh, hello. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I am unsure how to survive in this place without you. I am unsure how to be me without you. Oh. Ah! What the hell was that? What just happened? What? Was there something living that like hit me from behind? What? I got a direct hit from the moon? Like, I was like, what was that? Look at Rogan being confident during this crisis. I was like, what the hell? What was that? Still more to explore at the old settlement. So we will go back there once more. I wasn't scared at all. I'm pretty sure it was molten rock the size of a house. Yeah, I mean, that is the most likely. I just didn't see it coming because yeah. Accelerating toward destination. I'm pretty sure it did give me a headache, yes. And like a whole body ache. Okay, so I don't want to land until I'm there. That's where I want to land. It can always be clipped out of the VOD if you remember, if you want to go back later and get it. Or you can pop on over to the videos, and the VODs should technically be available now, even while the stream is in process. And so it's possible to go and like, it just takes more work to clip it. Come on. Come on, ship. That'll work. I don't care if I have to fall through the trees. Just want to find the path down into the old city. There have been a couple times where I was like late starting Critical Role, and I would just pop on over to their VODs page and watch the current episode as it was happening. But watch it from the beginning instead of from where they were at that time. So, all right. Old Ment Settle. I wonder what I have not seen here, because I feel like so much of it I have already seen. Yeah, we read these. We definitely read these. We just read them a few minutes ago. What's up? Ooh, hello. I think we followed that before too, but we'll try. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. We must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use the gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Yeah, no, I did not see what hit me. Hey, shiplog updated. Hello, path. Now the black hole's above my head, though. That's weird. This is new. I've not encountered this before. I've followed gravity crystal paths before. Like, I followed one to the gravity crystal production facility. But this path I have not previously been on. Where do I go from here? Where do we go from here? Why is the path unclear? Well, crud. Hi, Northern Glacier. All right. There's definitely a trick there. How am I supposed to get there? Go that way! Where do we go from here? The musical episode of Buffy was a good episode. I do like the songs. Okay. Right. Let's get back over there and see about trying again. Okay, oh, thank you. Oh, I should do. Ooh, stretch. Thank you. A hat appropriate for our raid. Okay. And there's the Streampunks mug. That's not a mug. That's a pint glass. So I have the Nostromo hat. That's kind of the only one appropriate for Beacon at this time. So I shall get all alienified. Yep. Thank you. Nothing went wrong on the Nostromo, right? I do not have a face hugger. I do have alien coasters. Drink coasters. This one is the bottom one. The acid didn't fully eat through this one. All of the others have a hole in the middle because the acid has eaten through them. So when you stack them all up, it's like deck plating that's been eaten through. Hello, Hannah. Just a tad aggressive. All right. All right, back to the settlement if I can. Ooh, look, Northern Glacier. But I need to be under the northern glacier. Yeah, I really liked the coaster set, which is why I ended up getting it. Ooh. This is new. I didn't know there was any liquid water on this planet. There's got to be a way down closer at hand. I don't actually know. I say that there's got to be just because I hope that there is. All right. Broken crust. Crusty bread. Glacier Northern. I don't know where the path is. Old Settlement is very far away from where I am. We do have a hammer. It's upside down. What if I just do this? Oh dear. Ha! Ouch. No, I don't want to fall out. No! Weird. Broken Crust was my nickname in high school. Well, it kind of worked. I should really target this thing and Broken Crust was your window? That looks almost like a set of jaws. No. In. Ha! All right. Well, your nickname in high school was Window? Okay. I presume there was some sort of story to, like... Oh, I didn't even need to come down here. It was already activated. For a very brief time, my nickname in high school was Elf Boy 2. Because there was already someone whose nickname was Elf Boy. But I generally didn't get nicknames. Okay. There's the building. Give me more fuel. Watch us get there right as the sun explodes. I mean, that would pretty much be par. I think I need to go this way. I'm a weirdo and they thought you said I'm a window. Oh. Was it in good fun? I hope. But it was Elf Boy's understudy. Not as such, but I mean, I didn't even have pointed ears like he did. I mean, they technically weren't pointed, but they were longer and more pointy than standard human ears, so it made sense with him. It made less sense with me. Okay. Let's see. If I'm here at the old settlement area. Where is the bridge work? Has it all fallen? See you later, Adventures of Tony. Thank you for stopping by. Have fun at your meeting, I hope. Ah! Oh boy. Alright. I know this path gets me there, but I just don't know. Hey, Oniva, is it like just a general how does coffee work type question? I don't know if I'll have an answer, but I can try. I think the music has started and that the sun is about to explode. So I'm guessing we're not going to explore the more permanent settlement very effectively. But I don't know how to get there. Or do I have to be here even earlier? Is there like a piece of the crust that's missing now that would be here if I was here earlier? I thought we came straight here. Coffee doesn't, no. But coffee, you have to link it to, I think it's only PayPal. And PayPal will end up taking a percentage. But it's still less than like Patreon and other services take. But yeah, coffee doesn't take a percentage. Generally with coffee, I've got like, I know I just have an annual subscription, which isn't terribly expensive. Oh, I thought the music had started, but I don't think it did. But also, like, everything I was here to look at has fallen through the black hole, so... We can try to get here sooner next time. Sure. Generally, coffee has been really good as far as a platform. And apparently its name is in some ways similar to GIF versus GIF, because I definitely call it coffee. But apparently they meant for it to be called Ko-Fi? Okay, we are going directly there. We have to go directly there. coffee platforms sound potentially messy if you bump it the wrong way. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Monopoly. The game that was designed to make people see the evils of capitalism. Oh, Coffee can also use Stripe, which adds the Apple Pay and Google Pay. Oh, Aoniva, thank you so much. See, now I have to go and look at it though. Cause, oh. It is very much appreciated. Thank you. It means a lot. The Nomai abandoned this settlement over growing concerns about its stability. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier, the city is divided vertically into 4 districts. And yeah, there's more to explore here. I just need to figure out how to get there. See, streaming is fun because nice people show up and hang out. And we get to chat about random things. Uh-oh. It hasn't done that in a while. Come on. There we go. There's always more to explore. No. Ah, shoot. I think I broke the ship. Oh, wow. I hit the wrong button. I meant to cancel the autopilot because I thought we were going to smash into the planet. We glanced off of the atmosphere. It could have been worse. Oops. Editing longer than expected, but you've returned. Yay! Yeah, I saw that somebody had done some ban hammering, which was very much appreciated. I mean, generally I don't get too much here, just bots. Lots of bots. Friction must be great. I mean, yeah, there was definitely more flame from friction, from atmospheric friction, than I think a wooden ship would generally want to have. But we survived. Oh dear. All right. I'm basically here as quickly as I could be. So hopefully the path will be open. I almost fell off. All right. And go across this bridge. Go up here. Go up the wall. Fingers crossed. I'm really loving this game. It's a marvel the wooden ship can handle re-entry. Well, yeah. I agree. Another tie! Either that or Coffee Streambot has decided that it wants to do multiple notifications. Either way, thank you. Hey. Look at that. I was here too late last time. That's what it was. Coffee Dreambot. Aw, thank you. Oh heck. Oh, heckity heck. What the heckity? Yeah! Ouch! Ghost matter! Wow. I landed very, very hard. That's not what I want. I want this. I want this. All right. Ghost matter is that direction. What's down here? Oh, jeepers. All right, I can make that go up. This city is falling apart. Ow. Well, I figured out how to get there. Oh boy. Well, now I know how to get there. I know I need to be really careful because it's a long drop, but it gets you to the city. I don't think there's gonna be any new info. Yeah, because it didn't say anything updated. Make sure I put my suit on first, because sometimes I explode the ship. And if I don't have my suit on when I explode the ship, I start a new time loop. All right. Avoid the planet. It'd be lovely if I could find a way to get in that doesn't involve having to start at the old settlement. And there's like a dome at the glacier, but the door is locked, or the lock is broken, or some such. I can't remember which. I'm toggling the headlights, apparently. All right. And down. I didn't even damage the ship that time. Not an administrator of space agency, but you might want to leave off. Sometimes I explode the ship when applying to be an astronaut. Well, yeah. Possibly. I'm on the wrong side? Where's the ravine? Ha ha ha, yes. Alright, I just need to learn how to fall better. Okay. What is this? 5th time's the charm? Okay, walk up the wall. I do like the music. Sadly, this music is not music I can listen to while I'm working because it will put me to sleep, but it is very good music. It's just that if I try to listen to it when I'm not playing the game, it's calming, which is not what I need when I'm working. So when I'm working, I generally am listening to things that are more dancey. Actually, my productivity playlist started just as the first 4-season soundtrack of Grey's Anatomy. And then I built on from there. Okay. Right, so I'm going to fall upwards here very soon. Oh, look! Gimme, 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 gimme! Ha! There's a path! I don't have to fall down. It's getting better all the time. I made it, and I didn't hurt myself on the way. Growing stronger. All right, that's the ghost matter place. I kind of want to avoid that. Ooh, there's some writing over there. And there's a wall I can walk on. Oh boy. Black Hole Forage District. Eye Shrine District. Meltwater District. And School District. Let's go to the School District first. If you didn't hurt yourself, did you truly make it? Wait, that is the School District. Oh. I say as I... Alright, so that's... What was that one? Black Hole Forage. Or Forge. One of the two. We're in school at the moment, which is good, because we need to learn. Actually, we need trees, but I don't know where then trees are at the moment. I know there was a scroll, not a scroll. Just making sure there's no ghost matter ahead of me. The Pirates of Ghost Matter. Yeah, I hear that it's detected nearby. That... I can't walk through there. Okay, cool. Trees. Jeepers. Up. Da 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 da. Ow. See, character? Hey, the first thing we did when we encountered Ghost Matter was walk right into it to see what would happen. And I stand by that. Alright, this is where we were when we found the scroll. And then died from the Ghost Matter. Scroll! I don't have any oxygen. Or a way to read it. So we're doing great. Ow. Okay, got a scroll. Up. No. Well, I'm taking the scroll with me and we're going here. Actually, this is not a bad idea. Because I do need oxygen, and there's oxygen on the station. And if I use the station, I can go to a place where there's a scroll reader, I think. Stand by it now, because standing on it caused death. You're not wrong. And by that standard, we'll get by. Yeah, there's no reader on the station, but I believe this should put me very near one. Is there a reader of scrolls over here, or just little cards? I mean, I definitely get by with a little help from my friends. What's down there? I'm so curious. Oh, the Hanging City is under us. Okay. Ha ha ha. Drop scroll. Remove scroll. Drop scroll. Yeah! We're fine. Oh, it's kids writing! Ilex. Why we should build a new vessel? It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we build a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. Aww. I'm not surprised we found kids writing in the school. So much water. Ouch. I'm definitely going to die before I make it back there. It's... I mean, I know that symbol. Is it the place that we were, like, directly beneath there? I'm probably gonna slam into something, or one of those things is gonna land on me. The teacher was mean and told me to stop writing on the walls. Which is literally how everybody in our civilization writes, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's got to be a way to get there that isn't just from the old settlement. But I don't know what way that might be. It's at the southern pole, isn't it? We can go there and check. I don't think it's gonna work, but the pathway that we took to get there is definitely already gone. So I think we get one shot each time loop. Unless I can figure out a way through the dome. The Dome of the Rock. Okay. Whoo! The question is, what's up with the moon? Why is it just now destroying Brittle Hollow? This planet was mostly intact when we got here. And now it's just falling apart. So what did they do that caused that to happen? I mean, the moon is always haunted. Fuel level critical. Of course it is. Of course. Okay. It's just a glass dome that I don't seem able to get through. It's haunted by cheese. I thought it was made of honey. Yep, it's just a dome that has no entrance. Well, no my entrance at least. Sure it's not a giant egg? If it was, we could just break the shell and... There's a lava moon nearby. We could definitely fry it up. But I don't think it's very friable. There's no way this works. Did that just happen? Well, everything is friable with enough heat. Alright, I have no fuel and barely any oxygen. I could wait for the sun to explode, or I could just use some of my oxygen as propellant. I think we're going with the latter because it'll speed things up. Steven is very fryable. Oh dear, I think there might be some need for points. But now I want French fries. I haven't had French fries in so long. Well, okay. That's an inaccurate statement. I have had French fries, and relatively recently, but when I said now I want French fries, I was thinking specifically of hot, fresh McDonald's French fries for some reason, and I haven't had those in a long time. I've had ones from the grocer's freezer that go in the oven. Did our journal get updated? Black Hole Forge. More to discover. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. Huh. Ash Twin Towers, Black Hole Forge, Hanging City. It does seem like Old Settlement is the only way to get there. Five Guys fries are pretty good. We generally don't get them because the burgers are big enough and because we can't agree on which fries we want. Because I prefer their regular fries and Philip likes them with the Cajun spice. So we compromise by not getting fries at all. Why not both? Well, I mean, we could, and sometimes we do, but it's a lot of fries. Unfortunately, if you are allergic to peanuts, then you can't have fries at Five Guys. I am not allergic to peanuts, but yeah. Five Guys fries are fried in peanut oil. I forgot to put my suit on. Whoopsie doodle. I have forgotten that before, but not true. You can have them at least once. Okay, I suppose that is true. Really? Burger King. I did not know that. I haven't had Burger King in a long time. Oh, Ian Eva, definitely get some food. We'll be on for another half hour or so. But it was great to see you, and I hope that your food is delicious. And we'll see you another time. I love the little chef's hat. Don't crash into the planet. Don't crash into the planet. Don't crash into the planet. Oh boy. We're just skimming the atmosphere every time. Down. But not too fast. Down. But not too fast. Okay. I'm okay with this. And this time I have a suit on. I'm doing my best to not use those platforms because if I have to come back, I want them to be there. But also, I just don't want to accidentally fall in because what is this, the 7th or 8th time I've done this now? I think you're saying it correctly. Yes, this game is very much about trying again. And just random discovery. I never know what I'm gonna find. Like, we found this iceberg city. And I think I had no idea it existed. That's so it's fun. This game is just really lots of fun. Oh, come on. All right. almost here. And we should be starting out roughly in the school district, I think. Because that's where we started last time, right? We found one scroll. It was from a kid. Did we go down here? I don't know. Eee. I've already died from ghost matter once tonight. I'm not trying to do that again. All right, so that is not the way. We've been over there. That's where we got the scroll. So I don't think we need to go back over there. Whoops. That was a staircase. Falling off the stairs that way. Nothing that I wouldn't do in real life. Oh, the music is so good. Okay, we've been here. Yeah, this is where we just entered from. That's the ghost matter tower. That's upside down staircases. Huh? Let's try this direction. Yeah, we can probably get there if we go up. Because if we walk up the hallway here to the second district, which is the Meltwater district, it should get us past that ghost matter, I think. Adventures of Tony, hello, welcome back. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Meltwater district. I wonder where the Meltwater is. Black Hole Forge controls? Sure. Did they make the black hole? That's what Black Hole Forge implies. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. I could really use a tree right about now. Hey, look! A tree! Excellent. The Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Apparently there's Meltwater. Trying to clean up my apartment. I'll just take one black hole. I mean, I don't have a problem with the... I hear the black hole was a popular drink at Quarks. A medium one for planet cleaning. Oh my gosh, my brain didn't even go there. Wow. My brain went to quarks. Meltwater. Better than smeltwater, which is far fishier. The warp core breach. Solution 2. I don't think I found solution 1. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Frying pan. This is the safest path for our clan. Avens. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Cassava. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I, and others, now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Right, but science compels us to explode the sun. Poke. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Spire. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Mitis? This is true, however. However, its knowledge... Blah, blah, blah. This is true. However, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Alright, so that's solution 2. Well, I assume there's a solution 1 sitting around here somewhere. Maybe upstairs? Oof. Oh, I have to be careful because I keep forgetting up is the black hole. Up is down, and down is up. No scroll up here. Okay, fine. It's got this, it's got music that's like, you're in danger. Hey, look, a scroll. What were we watching the other day? Oh gosh, what was it? There was something we were watching and Philip and I were both watching, and at the same time we both sort of came up with, like, we just wanted to yell at the screen, "You in danger, girl!" Because the character was, and it felt appropriate, but I can't remember what it was. Darn. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. Psychad. My mentor Goliath and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Embertwin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. What Mallorai and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I still haven't figured out how to get to the anglerfish. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossilfish Cavern when we were children. Yeah, I know you did. Actually, wow, okay, so they're grown-ups now. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Conoi? Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. This is why the nomads need a good marbles drive. Yes. I mean, you just gotta get the marbles spinning, and then they'll get you to marble speed just fine. Ooh, hello. Somebody's writing on the walls. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the black hole forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this. Probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. All right. Trees. Oh, I guess we've finished exploring Meltwater. Should we... The sun blowing up music hasn't started. Maybe I should go to the next district. What's the next one? Eye Shrine. May the eye shine bright. Get it, girl? May the eye shine bright. Some of you will get that. But if you didn't ever watch Alpha, then you won't get it. Oh, jeez. What, jeez? Hello, Floor. Our knowledge is vast. Aw. They're all dead. Deader McDeaders. Whoops. Well, at least gravity is working in my direction. Only episode 1 is on YouTube? I don't know. I would hope so. It was such a good campaign. It's sad when things disappear from the interwebs. Like, Jackson crafted an excellent story with that. Gravity. What a downer. Well, you just need a good reverse gravity spell, and then it's an upper. Hello? Recording device. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. Shadows, I know, we don't speak of crimes on the internet. I may have seen all of it, and somewhat recently. But I have various things sitting on a cloud drive of my own somewhere. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Hello, recording nurse. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Oh, jeez. Personal conflicts and drama happening here. Hello? Elevator. There's writing over there that I haven't read. I love Pokeballs. I like Pokeballs too, Vance. We actually have a good place here that does Poke and bubble tea. Alpha admin mod Rogan. What? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? I don't know if I'm supposed to read left to right. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Have you heard? The Nomai are also letting us know it's 8:45 p.m. Almost time for the world to self-destruct again. I wasn't a mod. On Alpha? No. I honestly, it wasn't until after the indefinite hiatus that I first posted a message in chat. I think my very first message that I ever typed into chat was on one of Eric's first solo streams. Which was a couple years after I started watching Twitch. I was usually watching it on my TV and didn't pay much attention to chat, because at first, the first thing I ever watched on Twitch was Critical Role, and that was chat that you couldn't keep up with. So perhaps it's a cosmic library. Imagine alpha parties. Yeah, I was so disconnected from it all, and then Geek and Sundry disappeared, and I started watching Eric, and from there, things grew. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Well, that's matter of fact. Imagine if the end of this game we discovered some ancient pre-universal library, and that was the culmination of that'd be amazing. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. That's also a possibility. I read this one and I almost said hot and cheese. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age? You watch CR on alpha because it wouldn't fly too fast. So I watched it on alpha, but mainly just so that I would have the hit point overlays. Because I really liked those. It helped me follow the game better. How disturbed today's scientists would be if they discovered something. Yeah. It would certainly shake things up a little bit, that's for sure. Ooh, I almost went too far. Do I want to go up there? Is it going to shoot me into some ghost matter? One way to find out. Hey, hey, hey. Solanum, I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Honestly, I hadn't encountered chat similar to Twitch since the old, like, AOL chat room days. I hadn't really spent a lot of time in, like, internet chat rooms like this. And so, for me, participating in CR chat would have just distracted me from the game. And I was there to watch the game, so... Oh, I think we've been here. Accidentally fell out when your wife fell asleep. And one CR episode cost you 45 in extra data charges. Oh my gosh. I definitely fell asleep during CR many times. But that's because CR ended at like, or ends at like 2 a.m. for me. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the next floor before the sun blows up, but we're gonna try. Oh, maybe not this one. Let's go through this one. This is basically an elevator, except you have to walk. Yeah, 2 a.m. my time, which is not the worst that it could be. Oh, congratulations, Vance. I have needed to do some laundry, and it has not been forthcoming. Like, I have not succeeded. But it'll happen eventually. Why are these paths are broken? No! Aw, man. How does one... Oh, I wonder if... Maybe I do want to go this way. I don't think I do. But maybe... How do I get over there? The puzzles continue. Nope. Yee! Ouch. I mean, ouch, ouch. It's like a Walker Vader. Yeah. A Walker Vader instead of a Wonka Vader. Gravity reverses before I get up there. How do I get up there? All right, this will take me part way, but then it breaks. And... oh dear. There were trees. That's a good sign, right? That there were trees up there. I just need to figure out how to get to them. Come on. Fuel level critical. And I fell again. I suspect this is probably not the correct method, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, it didn't work. But it also didn't seem too incorrect. Oh no. Oxygen as propellant doesn't really work very well. I wonder if there's another way up there. Where does the path go? Do. Oh, I mean, the path just goes... I wonder if I can get there. That's a landing pad. That's a receiving point. So where is the projection point? Because that's like on the surface. It's... you can port yourself there, but where from? Anyway. It's a good time for the sun to explode, because Q Times just went live, so we will have to explore the final level of this hanging city another time, because we're gonna raid over to Q Times for the penultimate episode of Beacon from the Streampunks. Let me go ahead and do the credits while the sun explodes and we start a new time loop. With the evidence I've found, what's my theory for now about what the eye of the universe is? You know, I don't know yet. I'm not about everything. Yeah. I don't know. Which is part of why I like this game so much, because I'm usually really pretty good at predicting story, and I don't know where they're going. I don't know what the solution is going to be. I don't know. I had thought a while ago, I thought that science compels us to explode the sun, that I had thought that they were trying to get rid of the weird quantum anglerfish things that were destroying all of the planets with the brambles, which is not out of the question, but seems less likely now. Yeah, I don't know. You think the solution is number 3? Or solution 3? I don't know. Maybe the answer is 42. I do want to say thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I will be continuing this game in a week's time, Monday at 7 p.m. Yes, I think the answer is 42. Ioniva, thank you for the coffee donations earlier. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you to my mods, of course. Thank you to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Coffee. I'm really enjoying the game and curious to see where it's going to go. Every new place we find is just so much more rich than I expected, and it's so much fun to just discover it. This game, I have not reached a point of frustration with this game, which is unusual, and so I'm thoroughly enjoying it and actively avoiding any spoilers. So I'll be live next, coming up on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern to continue with my retro gaming in Worlds of Ultima: The Savage Empire. I do plan to be on Sunday. I know I missed yesterday, but hopefully back on Sunday, continuing Mass Effect Andromeda, and then next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern to continue trying to figure out what's going on in this solar system. I have made it to the deep, yes, and I made it to the quantum moon, and just everything that I discover is more and more interesting. It's a well-crafted game. So yeah, we're gonna pop over to Q Times for the Stream Punks. Come on over and join me. I do have a raid call, both subscriber and non-subscriber versions. If you join in, go ahead and you can copy and paste and just toss that in chat when we get there, and it'll be a fun time. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. I hope I see you again soon, and until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.